Go talk to Lazarek for your thing. I will, but I'm gonna go to... I won't go to him first because I don't want to accidentally... Yeah, shit. I can't remember. Is this the guy down here? Or I'll talk to him first. I thought it's not him, it's this guy. No, it is the fucking... It is the goddamn... what do you call it? Blacksmith.
Afternoon.
I could not remember the word for the life of me. I don't know why. I kept wanting to call this guy the butcher.
Afternoon.
I'm like, why?
You're an even greater warrior than I expected. Sorry for underestimating you. As a token of my appreciation, I will craft sockets into an item of your choosing. And from now on, you'll get the best price for all my wares.
I can't remember if I can only put sockets into things that don't already have sockets. Because if that's the case, I'd like to put it into my armor. So I don't think I'm going to get better armor for a while. My helmet isn't that great. I know it's your way of playing the game, but when you stop up to pick up everything, it bothers me immensely. Unfortunately, like with everyone else, deal with it. Because I'm going to literally explore every part of the map, pick up everything, kill everything I can. Because I need to pick up everything so I can, like, have the money to buy better gear.
Can I help you?
I need to pick up stuff so I can sell it. So I can afford to, like, buy stuff. Otherwise, I'm not going to get enough, like, money just picking up just cash around the map. Like, I might if my person was, like, a few more levels higher, maybe. Misfit, welcome in. Thank you for follow. Yeah, if I had already finished the game and I was just running around for shits and giggles of it, maybe I wouldn't need to pick anything up because I would probably collectively get enough money over time. But because I actually need to, like this is like 2,000, that's 7,000. Like, that's not going to get me much, but between the two of them, that might be able to let me gamble towards getting maybe a belt or something. Like, I'll go have a look at what the cost of, like, that combined might be. It's just like 11 to 55. It's not that great. Its attack rating to undead's amazing, though. Got 28 to 42. That is higher, but I want the first one to be higher as well. Oh, damn it. That's not getting, like, the good shit. Hold control and left click. It insta sells vendors, by the way. I know. I'm not new to the game, just to let you know. I sometimes enjoy dragging stuff over and selling stuff individually. Lets me think. Sometimes I'll sit here and I'll just go through and, like, auto-click everything and just do it really quickly. If I'm, like, itching to get back down into, like, the next area or something. But most part, I normally just like dragging it over. But I'm doing a nostalgia playthrough as well, so taking, like, the extra time and sometimes it's just worth it, you know. I don't need to keep that, and I can put that down here. But yeah, most of the time I'm, like, looking at shit or thinking about stuff when I'm doing this. So, like, it also does tell you, like, shift click to unequip, all that crap. I know it tells me as well. I do actually want more of that in this lineup, preferably. I want to keep the rejuvenation potions and stuff. Yeah, what are you up to? What are you doing tonight, Misfit? I'm making my way up the mountain at the moment, and I've died a hell of a lot because my gear apparently was strong enough for Mephisto and Diablo, but not strong enough for not strong enough for the fucking mountain. I'm gonna see if... Hold on, what have I got for putting into stuff? I don't want to keep that shield long term, and I only flick it over occasionally, so resistance isn't going to be good for me. Let's see, weapons, armor. What would it be if it's on armor? It's just... Poison resist would actually be really fucking useful. That might help me. I did say I could put this in anything later, that's why I kept it. Life wouldn't be too bad. I think poison resistance to make my way up here would be good, and I need that against Baals, so let's see if he'll let me add it to this. Nice. Cool. So last time I had to find something fucking specific for it, but I want Poison resistance. Poison resistance goes on armor and helms, so I could have done that with either. I would have got more on a shield, but like I said, I don't want to keep that. So at least I've got a little bit more space now. I can move this over. My backup shit. So, yay. Now I can actually... Hold on, where's my stats? I want to see this. I should have done it beforehand, but I can actually fucking resist stuff. So I can still not do much against lightning. Lightning's down to 0 finally. So nothing's negative for once, which is really nice. And cold resistance is getting there. Fire resistance isn't much, but honestly out here it's helping a lot. But poison resistance, that's going to start making a goddamn difference. So for anybody that doesn't know, perhaps is new in, I'm doing a nostalgia playthrough. I'm making the exact same character I had in my original Diablo 2 game back when I was 12. When I was 12, I happened to have really bad OCD. So the way I spec'd out my character was the 5 points would go into each 4 slots and then the additional would go 1 more down. So she's incredibly handicapped in that way with what kind of gear I can use and the weapons I can use, stuff like that. So it makes it fucking challenging. It is quite fun. But yeah, I have to get like so much of my gear as like enhanced defense or like anything that like buffs up my stats, dexterity and strength and stuff like that, so I can actually do some goddamn damage. But I mostly have to kind of like hang back, use my decoys, use my Valkyrie, stuff like that, as kind of like a shield against all this. I can't go up that way. But yeah, I don't know. I also am exploring the entire map, killing everybody, picking up everything, selling everything. Trying to get my armor from the gambling traders. Can't use rune words. Can't really do any kind of like fancy cube activities. None of that stuff. But it's been great so far. We're up to Nightmare. I'm taking my original helper all the way to and through Hell. I've done all the way across here. Wait, there was something shiny. Was there? No, it's just the ground shining. Everything here is so wet. I mistake like shininess for like good stuff. Alright. Oh, there you are. I knew that there was one of these guys still here. You can have a decoy, mate. I also love the fact that like my armor is like purple, because it looks ridiculous to me. It's just like absurdly bright. But once I get my Valkyrie being blue, it's great fun. Oh man, I feel like I'm fucking congested or something. It's spring for us here, and I just feel like fucking breathing is optional at this point. Cause like, it's nighttime, right? You'd think like pollen wouldn't be that bad, but I know that like Nick had the house open earlier today, so like all the pollen-y goodness is in here. There wasn't something down there, was it? There was just 2 chests.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah. Did end up getting like better fucking antihistamines to like deal with the weather, by the way. The ones I was using were apparently expired by a couple of years, and I'm like, why aren't these things working? And I'm like, oh yeah, they're expired. I just took forever to go through them. That's all. I had like a backup pack to my regular pack, and I was using the backup pack, which was way expired. Check your medicines, people. Check your expiry dates. Shit doesn't always work past its expiry date. Just a heads up. Oh man. At least we've like passed him. I was gonna say, I'm like, I didn't get a new quest. What we got? Oh yeah, the soldiers. I don't mind the soldiers one. What's this one? Doesn't show me yet. Yeah, soldiers one kind of like... waypoint. Nice. Okay, cool. So I don't have to go all the way up the fucking hill anymore, which is great. Because I will for sure die again at some point. Absolutely. Let me get this like little corner bit. There we go. Yeah. Now I should have more of these enslaved guys, and I should have the little what are they, like the little genie looking things. I don't know what the fuck they're called. Oh, hello. What are you? Oh, no. Don't touch me, mate. I gotta reach the rectifier. You're into cold. That's okay. We're working with fire here, mate. You'll be right. I actually like when we get to these guys because I can actually fucking stand at a distance and fight with them, as opposed to what I was doing before. Move this over. So, what I had before... What the hell did you just kill? I don't recall there being like female fucking creatures up here. What the hell? Oh, these like... Oh, the Val Lancers. Yeah, no, I was gonna say, I'm like, what the fuck are you killing? Because it sounds like when you're in the rogue encampment. And I'm like, wait a minute. You know, I should be able to pick up like maybe one more thing. I may. Oh, that's right. So when I've been up against the archers this whole time, my flee ability has not been working on them. But my flee ability should send everybody far away. These guys, the death rollers, aren't too much of a problem either. As long as I remember to move every so often once they stop moving, we're fine. But like, yeah, this group. I like when we're up in this area because at least I can do some goddamn range damage without getting absolutely capped by all the archers and shit. Hold on, what is this? Fear poison. Yeah, these things. What are they? What are you called? Demon gremlins. Okay, it's gremlins. They're the only problem I've got up here because they will still move pretty fast. And I kind of can't hit them super fast. But that's okay. Alright, hey Mala. I have some shit to sell to you. I want to keep my good health. I kind of need to start using that. No, yeah, get rid of that. I need to put that one back in my thing, but yeah, you can take all of those. I don't want to keep the shitty mana. Yeah, I gotta go identify some stuff. I think yeah, Eliza's still alive.
Good day.
I was gonna say I couldn't see her for a moment there, and I'm like, I don't know if she's here. I've got her fucking pictures up in the corner. It's fine. This corpse impaler. This is like 15,000. Picking up something like this actually is worth my time, even though I don't use it. I want to go to the fellow down the bottom. When he disappears later, it's going to make it really fucking hard to get my gear for gambling. Although I think Natalia or whatever does gambling stuff. So that one item I got before, like I'm not going to be able to afford like amulets and rings and shit like that. But if I was to see what else you got. Oh, for fuck's sake. I didn't mean to buy that. I could have bought like a mask for probably roughly around the price of like the sword that I brought home. That's what I'm talking about. I accidentally bought this because I fucking... No! Give me that. Give me you. No, I don't want to gamble with you. Take your shit and go home. I accidentally fucking clicked. I'm still heavy clicking shit at the moment, the mouse. It's funny, I've had it for like... I'm not even sure. Probably... Gotta be about 3 to 6 months by now I've had this mouse, right? And I still heavy click it. I don't mean to, but like if I'm in a shooting game or whatever, I give away my position. If I'm in this, I accidentally buy stuff. Yeah, it's true, I don't want to put that in there. What am I doing? That jackal's not that great. I can't keep any more of that, so I can start using that. We can sell that. We can keep more of that. I'm trying to get more rejuvenation potions, preferably. Be great. And I actually have to like repair my shit here half the time. It's a bit of an effort. I want to get more town portals. Yeah, I've had a few people ask before why I am picking up like even things that are like shitty and broken and stuff. The thing is, like, apart from the fact that I just wasted a good chunk on like something that I wasn't going to purchase, which is a bit of a shame, but like, once I've got this filled again, I don't even think I'm going to get that up to filled before I have to start probably getting gear for Baal. But at least I got backup shit this time, so I won't die so badly. That'd be nice. Because last time, when I went up against Baal, I had no stash space because I'm only using the one tab, like original. And, oh hello, what is this? Oh yeah, I'll go down that soon. Yeah, anyway, because I was only using one tab space and am only using one tab space throughout this whole game, my like ability to like stockpile health versus armor. I've got spare armor at the moment, but I'm gonna need a lot of spare health to deal with Baal like last time. So I'm gonna have to make a trade-off at some point. I'll go down these eventually. I'm pretty sure I tried to clear out like everywhere and I came back to that last time. I'm not sure. I'd probably just clear out this whole area, probably. Nah, I'll go down it. Okay. I don't really want to have to run back and do this. I can't remember what I did last time, but I remember these are the places that I think of when we go to the River of Fire, River of Flame. These are the places that I'm not fond of, but still will do. What's this? I've got just enough room for you. It's fine. Let's chuck that all in there. I don't have to go back just yet. Yeah, this place, I actually thought that this was connected to River of Flame last time. That's what I was talking about with this area. But I was thinking about the creatures in the area when I was... the hell? When I was dealing with Diablo and stuff. And I'm like, I don't remember any of these creatures in that area. Because I'm like, they're all demons and shit, but like they're not the same kind of demons that you get around like Diablo's area. You get a lot more of like the spirits and shit. True, I don't have space to take Warhammer. That's alright. I'll kill what I can reach here. I kind of want to see if I could put... I can't. I wanted to put a decoy back with them. And like, if I could just tap a decoy in there, that'd be great. So yeah, for anybody that hasn't seen this yet. So we're on like 97. Right, so this is the one that got the extra one last time. So everything's going to get themselves a point, and this one will get the extra one going down. So we'll have that on next time. But that's basically how I was leveling when I was like 12. And apart from like all the gear that I've got, it's buffing up that and our resistances. Like if I take all my stuff off, the resistances for this is like negative like 16, 20, something like that. It's terrible. Really awful. I would like to increase my Valkyrie, but how are we going? So these are all my fire ones are at 6. That one being 7 is buffed. It's fine. That would be at 5s then. They're all at 5s. These are mostly all at 4s to 5s. So I kind of want to increase my Valkyrie. At this point, I'd like to increase my Valkyrie and like do more like fire shit, but I know that I would have done like Pierce or I've done Critical Strike already. That was what I did last time. It's fine. What we got? Evade. A chance to dodge melee or missile attack while walking or running. That would be great, except I don't move much. Passive, you have a chance to dodge melee attack when attacking or standing still. Let's go with that for the moment. And as I go further up, I wouldn't mind putting one into like these two, because I've already done the 5 up there. This whole page is going to go to 5, and if I could pay attention this time so that we don't end up with one being 6, that would be great, because that's where I fucked up last time. So yeah, this will all be 5. Once all of this is 5, once this whole page is on 5, then I can add. And as I said, when I was a kid, my thought logic was that enhancing these would strengthen that. Obviously, I'm aware that that's not how this shit works, but I'm still going to put the extra points into the lower down ones. So they're on 5 at the moment. They're enhanced with the like 1 additional Amazon skill, I think, across it all. So they're enhanced to 6 at the moment, but they should be, I'll bring them all up to 6 once these are all up to 5. And then once these are all at 6, which they'll look like they're 7, that it's a great process of bringing these all back up to 6 then. So yeah, it's going to take a while, and I'm still not at 100. I think when we got to Karust, I wasn't even close to 90 yet. Like I said, I've got 2 more levels before I can start using shit that's touching 100, so it's going to be a bit. It's definitely like the gear that I've got, if I didn't get lucky with so many things with enhanced damage, she would just have the shittiest gear overall. But, at least I can, like, resist some fucking poison and fire and shit at this point. That is nice. Oh, man. The attack rating would be nice, but you have, like, nothing else to offer on that. And what have I got here? It required strength and septum. Nice. Alright. Well, I can't stockpile any more mana in my stash at this point. And I'm already stockpiling as much health. Mind you, if I actually have to cap off one of these, it would actually help me quite a bit in battles, so that would be great. So I think I've got everything. I actually am not having to repair myself that much. Actually, in this area, I'm not going to have to repair myself that much. This area, maybe. I thought I was still outside. That's fine. Can you guys, like, stop flying over here so I can move away from this spot for a minute? I just want to kill you guys in case you drop something. There we go. Okay, they're all dead. Let's go for a walk. I gotta admit, I do like how this area looks. I will die to sightseeing, don't get me wrong. Like, the old graphics in this area, I liked how you had, like, this looked unstable and it looked like it should be, like, boiling hot, but this is, like, solid as. I feel like this should still be, like, cracking apart and still unstable instead of having the magma and stuff, like, flow up on top of it. I like all this. I think it looked better when it was like underneath it, like this whole place could just like dissolve with time. With enough time it could dissolve, you know? I liked it. Somebody dropped a charm. Wait, that's not the sound of a charm. That was the sound of a ring. Somebody dropped one back here somewhere. They might have dropped it up ahead, maybe. That didn't sound like a charm to me. Why? Now that's a rune. I love the sounds in this game. I gotta do this every so often, but... yeah, that is definitely not what I heard before. I love the sound of these things. Even this, like, somebody listen to this. I gotta do this at least once a week. I just need to. The sound is just beautiful. I don't know why, it just makes me so fucking happy. Like, I need to hear it when I play this game. I really do. You lot are actually a legit concern. You can play with her, and I'll deal with what I can here. I reckon somebody dropped a ring further back, maybe. Because I heard something that sounded like a ring, not a charm. Unless it errored for a second. I would actually like to get a new Valkyrie that isn't like, you know, the gold ones? I don't know why, ain't nothing but drop sound. It's more like the sound itself. I'm not sure why it makes me so happy. Like I know that they drop money all the time, right? It's not about it being a money drop sound. It's about the sound itself that comes through. Like the swishy noise, and then the money dropping, and then when you pick it up, it has like that little tiny ching noise as well. Like, it's just all of it. I like all of it. I actually quite like the throwy sort of sound part of it too. Say with a little melody. No, I refuse to. Don't ask weird things.
I can't carry
heavy braces. I do have space in here for it. Let's get... I'm actually getting a lot of health in here, which is concerning because I feel like I might need to remove some things from my stash to be able to store them. I'm really concerned about having to like store the extra shit. I think I've only got enough room for like maybe 2 more items. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. It's fine. Like I said, like, it's fine if I'm like accidentally like bring a decoy in. I accidentally click and bring a decoy, but when I accidentally buy like a fucking stupidly expensive item that I don't need, that's when it's actually a problem. Right, I don't need to worry about you lot there. Morning Star, nice. Alright. I don't know where she flew over from, and I'm kind of worried that this curls around the corner and everybody's just around there. I love how something keeps turning into piles of ash. I'm not sure if that's these guys. Is it you? Or is it these guys that are doing that? I just gotta know who's turning into ash. Not you guys. You guys are turning into corpses. Must be the goblins, maybe. Let's find out. Let's set you guys on fire. Just setting my resident goblins on fire, you know how it is. It's like landlords, I'm sure of it. Maybe it's you. Oh, you turn into ash. No, you turn into skeleton. It has to be the goblins then. Huh. I just wasn't paying attention to that. Do I not have space? I sort of do for that. For arrows, I've got space. Calm down, love. We'll come back and kill you in a minute. Jesus. Alright. Oh, man. I feel like I need a fucking coffee or something. I actually got, like, good sleep today. Don't get me wrong. I had, like, a chance to actually, like, sleep really well. But, like, I feel like I've already used up my day's worth of energy.
Service.
I don't know how to explain that. It's been like, I've been up for like 3 hours and my body just feels like, no, we're done. We did today. It's over. Actually, I'll see if I can change that for one of my bigger charms. Because if I got space for it, I will. What are these? 74. Oh, actually, that's fucking stronger. Hold up. This coffee is not about energy. Coffee just tastes good in the morning ritual. I don't actually drink coffee that much. So, like, I got a best mate that drinks like 20 coffees a day and shit. And I swear he's like taking my daily coffees and shit, you know. But, like when I used to have like a day job and shit, I probably did have coffee when I arrived at work. But I was never one to like, oh, I have to get up and have coffee before I leave the house. I was never that kind of person. But, like, having been at home for a few years and not, like, turning up at a job where coffee was the thing that I drank to get away from my desk, I don't really drink it. Like, I drink it occasionally, but it is genuinely for the caffeine, not usually about the flavor. If I go out somewhere, like a cafe or something, I might get a coffee for the flavor as a preference of, like, a warm or a cold drink. But generally, I don't drink it at home much. I prefer to drink energy drinks because they upset my stomach less. Because Crohn's, you know. It's like life, defense, 30 defense based on character level. So basically it's enhanced defense because character level. I would get extra gold, which I could really do with. Repairs durability. I don't really need that much. When I drink hot coffee, I often get tired. It is supposedly does have that effect because, it relaxes you. That's probably why you get tired from it. Attack rating. Life stolen per hit. This one gives me dexterity, cold resistance, fire resistance. I need the fire and the cold resistance. This gives me 80% extra gold from monsters. And chance magical items. It's the dexterity that I want to keep specifically out of that. This one does have higher defense. Fucking hell. Actually, hold on. Let me check what I've got in my inventory. Maybe I could keep it as a backup item. Did I keep gloves? I did not. I have room to keep gloves. I kept a ring that was okay. That helped me when I was getting frozen and shit. This was all of like my... I came across this scrambling through when I was trying to go to retrieve my body from the council. On my way down to fucking Mephisto. By the way, going down to Mephisto was harder than fighting Mephisto, which is funny to me. I guess I kind of can't keep it. I don't have the space. Although it would give me more defense than that. You hold resistance, fire resistance, light radius. Arc's sake. It would let me get to my stuff though. I want something of the same size, because this only does like 22 defense. Chance to cast level 4 charge bolt when struck. Cold resist fire resistance is so high. External defense is higher though. I am really torn between this because it's higher defense, but it doesn't give me anything good. It's not like screaming at me with like, oh, I have great shit on this item kind of thing. Like this one's half decent. It's not like that. So if I put this in my inventory and I keep it, that's great and shit. but I want it to actually be doing something, and this does like cold and fire resistance, which against Diablo, that's why I wanted fire resistance. This one, I should just fucking sell it. Yeah, I'll go sell it. I kind of also want to ditch the shoes too. Ugh. There's a hard sell, that one. What does this one do? Damage taken over time. I don't have space for you. Oh, I was going to look at the fucking charm, but I'm not going to now. I should see if I can stockpile more of this health though. Because I think I've got room still to put the health in my